Hi, Adam and Jordan. It's Annie, and today I am recording from Bend, Oregon. I actually tried to shoot a video yesterday and the audio got messed up, so I'm doing another one. You YouTube world may be asking, why, Annie, are you in Bend, Oregon? I am currently moving across the country from Ventura, California to St. Paul, Minnesota. Woo woo! And I love, Adam, that the topic that we're talking about today is dreams. And what I really love is that I'm actually in the middle of living one of my dreams out as I record a video about dreams. About 2 years ago, I had this desire enter my heart to take this road trip from South Dakota to Seattle, all the way down the West Coast. I'm doing that right now, which is so cool. Like, to think a year and a half ago this was just a dream and now I'm doing it. And what I love about God's timing with dreams is that currently I'm in Bend, Oregon, and it just so happens that one of my best friends that lives in Alaska had to be flown down here on assignment for work. And so I'm actually staying with her in a hotel right now. And I've had 2 other friends in the last year move to the West Coast, so I get to stop and see them along the way. And I've made a couple new friends in the last year that live in Portland and Seattle, and so I get to see them along the way. And so what I love is that even though it's a dream I had a year and a half ago, the timing for this to happen is so perfect. And so anyways, I'm living a dream right now of doing this road trip, and it's super exciting. But to get to your video, Adam, I think what you asked us to do is write 100 dreams we have. As I mentioned earlier, I tried to record a video yesterday in Napa, but my audio got messed up. And so today I decided to not just re-record the video, but spend some time writing out a list of dreams that I would be willing to share with the YouTube world and with you guys via YouTube. And so with no more delays, here are my 100 dreams. 1. Build a beautiful apartment with Lee, my roommate, in St. Paul. I want people to walk into our apartment and be overwhelmed and healed by the beauty they encounter there. 2. Record a music album. Start writing music again. Jam out with my brother. Record music with my brother. Encounter God in the most unexpected places. Fall in love and be loved in return. Get married barefoot in my parents' backyard. Witness a healing miracle. Pray and have someone healed. Fall in love with my neighborhood. Love my neighborhood well. Own a bicycle. Learn what it means to steward the land and resources well. Sew a quilt from all of my favorite clothes. I outshrink as I lose weight. Start a leadership and personal consulting coaching business. Become a public speaker. Give a TED Talk. Get involved with politics, lawmaking, systemic change for social justice. Become my own definition of a badass. Brew my own beer. Infuse my own vodka. Create my own green cleaning supplies. Create my own green natural beauty treatments. Host cooking classes and shopping classes and budgeting classes for neighborhood mamas and those who need help in this area. Be adopted by some ethnic mamas and learn how to authentically cook the dishes of their people. Run a 5K. Participate in a mini triathlon. Join a softball league. Go whitewater rafting. Mountain climb / rock rappel. Go to a Packers game. Watch the Packers win a Super Bowl. Be at a Super Bowl game the Packers win. See my nephew healed. Take my niece on adventures. Live a life defined by adventure and mystery. See the tides turn. Witness the rich turn to the poor and learn from them. Witness the ceasing of the exploitation of land and people. See my parents holistically restored. Visit every state in the United States. Only 17 to go. Visit every continent in the world, including Antarctica. All I'm missing right now is Australia and Antarctica. I want to go on one of those like science expedition ships just to say I've been there. I want that so bad. Start a community garden in an at-risk neighborhood. Watch the kids I worked with at Epic grow up to be leaders and world changers. Be a mama. Create family. Have weekly gatherings of dining and hanging out and enjoying life. Go to Burning Man. Go to Hookahville. Develop and be part of a community of people that invite and welcome all, that pray without ceasing, that choose love and lay it all down for love, that share everything in common. A community marked by love, restoration, invitation, wholeness, acceptance, and peace. Essentially, I want to see the Acts 2 spirit revitalized in my generation. I want a yellow VW hippie van, and I want to travel the country in it. I want to go to Canada. Specifically, I want to go to Winnipeg, and I want to go to the Montreal Jazz Music Festival. I want to go on a Celtic Trail tour. I want to go on a UK pub tour. I want to go to all of the pubs that C.S. Lewis and J.R. Tolkien met together and wrote the crazy awesome things they wrote. Like, I want to go on that pub tour. I want to backpack Europe. I want to backpack South America. I want dreadlocks. I want to graduate with my doctorate. I want to write a book or 10, and I want them to be authentic, meaningful, relevant, and necessary. I don't want to write more garbage or spew my opinions. I want them to be things that people need in this world. I want to learn how to ballroom dance. I want to learn how to salsa dance. I want to plant a garden. I want to make a mosaic. I want to build a piece of furniture that is beautiful and usable. I want to become the healthiest version of myself I can become. I want to empower a generation to live their God-given lives and talents and dreams and passions to the fullest they can in the best, healthiest, and most kingdom-minded way possible. I want to disciple the next generation of leaders. I want to mother the motherless. I want to build a house, and I want that house to be a place of rest, a place to hold retreats and invite global leaders into rest and healing and restoration. I want to witness inner city gangs, like whole gangs, restored to Christ, and watch that impact international mafia rings. I want true reconciliation between pimps and prostitutes. I want children living in a world, and pimps, prostitutes, and Johns. I want a world where children don't have to murder each other for safety and family. I want a world where abortion is legal but clinics are closing because no one wants the service. I want pay awarded for the quality of work, not the gender of the person. I want a world where men and women love, value, and respect each other for who they are and the gifts they bring. I want a world where the law defends the weak and innocent, the vulnerable and exposed, where true justice prevails, and justice is God's justice of restoration, hope, and new beginnings. I want a world where education is free and accessible to all who want it. I want a house where I can host children and grown-ups and family and friends and strangers and neighbors. A house with a huge kitchen full of laughter and joy and dreaming and healing, a safe place and refuge. I want to own a bar and a pub, a place where people can come as they are and encounter the goodness of God in the everyday life. I want to have a rap-off or a lip-sync challenge with Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy, if you're watching this, make my dream come true, make number 81 come true, and give me a lip-sync or rap-off. I'll own you. I mean, you don't stand a chance. But if you want to accept that challenge, you can make 81 come true. I want to do a comedy or improv show. I want to live a wholehearted life as defined by Brené Brown. I want to be overwhelmed by the goodness, beauty, and love of God daily. I want to invite people into a better way of living. I want to teach, and this is what kind of threw me off today. I want to teach at a university and in the church. I didn't know that I wanted to teach in the church until I started dreaming today. I want to preach and prophesy to the masses. I want to be a radio host or DJ. I want to be a public figure. I want to invest in the nations and the leaders of the nations. I want to empower Indigenous leadership. I want to learn from my brothers and sisters from different cultures and contexts, and I want to help empower them in what and how they are called to live and what they're called to do. But I also want to learn and apply their teaching and their lessons to my own life. I want to be enriched by my brothers and sisters globally. I want to pay off all of my debt or have all of my debt paid off. I want to live a life of deep meaning. I want to live a balanced, holistic life. I want to get into photography as a hobby. I want to witness a resurrection. I want to witness deep, holistic racial reconciliation. I want to see a kind, compassionate, loving, truth-filled generation arise. I want to go to the Olympics and watch the Olympic Games. I want to create a home for orphans, and I want to hit my goal weight. And while I don't know for sure what that number is, I know I'll know it when I see it. That's my list of 100, guys. I look forward to hearing your list of 100. And yeah, I love you both. Keep dreaming, and I'll talk to you soon.